I'm Rich Godby, and this is Cambodia. A land of rich history, vibrant culture, and breathtaking scenery. Travel with me on a 10,000 kilometre journey across this enchanting country as I explore its hidden secrets on two wheels. Armed with a trusty motorbike and a spirit of adventure, I set off on a road trip that will take me through the bustling cities, serene villages, and stunning natural landscapes. Each stop promises new experiences and stories waiting to be uncovered. My journey begins in Phnom Penh, where the past and present collide. Here, history is woven into the very fabric of the city. From the solemn reminders of the Khmer Rouge to the lively markets filled with colour and sound. Phnom Penh is a city of contrasts. I think these guys must have just done a sugarcane crop because it is everywhere. Tuk-tuks full, walls full. We are leaving Phnom Penh today on a motorbike that we have rented. It is getting delivered to our hotel later on, and then we are going to start our road trip around Cambodia.
We're going to do a victory lap with Victory the motorbike.
On the open road, just us and our backpacks, balancing carefully on the bike. We arrive at our midway house for the evening. This area is calm and tranquil, right alongside the Mekong River, where we caught the last of the sun and struggled to find some edible food, but we did get to see the locals piling into the street for their evening Zumba class.
Degree heat right now, and he's in a jacket, and he's even said, oh, I'm considering getting the gloves too. So we're passing through all these beautiful small little villages, and these kids, bless them, we've just got the drone out and they're like, whoa, what is this? So here they are. They look scared now, they don't want to do anything.
After many hours on the road, me and Charlene are exhausted, but we've finally arrived here at the side of the Mekong River, where we are hopefully going to see some dolphins. Climbing in. Finally set off on our mission to find me a runaway dolphin. I saw them on the football, but that pissed us to do it again, so thank you for being here. As we glide along the river, guided by the Cambodian Captain Jack Sparrow, surrounded by vibrant green landscapes and the sound of nature, we delve into the natural habitat these dolphins call home, the Mekong River. One of the largest rivers in the world, and it's not just a lifeline for the communities that thrive along its banks, it's also a sanctuary for the critically endangered Irrawaddy dolphin that we are hoping will make an appearance.
making our way to the most northern point of Cambodia, where two countries collide, road after road after road. The most grueling terrains that we had the pleasure of driving along, uneven, rocky, dusty roads that vibrated our poor victory apart. However, what we are about to witness is out of this world.
We are here. Made it. We are at the top of the waterfall, at the very top. It is a big one. Just clambering across the rocks. I think this is as far as I can get on these rocks, and it's close to it without getting washed down. This is such a stunning waterfall, and technically we are almost kind of in Laos right now, as the border runs directly almost where that rock is and go straight across. So we're kind of in Cambodia and kind of in Laos at the same time. That's how far we've travelled, all the way up to the top, and it's taken a long way, but this trip has definitely been worth it.
Back on the dirt roads we go, heading towards what is known as the Wild Wild West of Asia.
Welcome to Siem Reap.
Out here people have two choices, live on the dry land or on the local lake, Tonle Sap, which also happens to be the largest freshwater lake in all of Southeast Asia. All checked into our hotel, one that I didn't realise was a backpackers nightclub. So with barely a few hours sleep, we made our way to witness one of the best sunrises in the world.
It is 5:45 in the morning and we have arrived at one of the world's most iconic heritage sites, Angkor Wat.
Stretching across 162 hectares, Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world. Its intricate carvings and towering spires are not just architectural marvels, but a story etched in stone of a civilization's glory and devotion dating back to the 12th century. Overgrown by the dense jungles for centuries, Angkor Wat was rediscovered, and now, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it stands not only as a symbol of Cambodia's past, but as a beacon of human creativity and perseverance.
So we were a bit confused. We thought that the trees, like the ancient trees that are wrapped around all the buildings, was at Angkor Wat. But it's not. We've actually just searched it and it's actually at a place called Tapra. And we're gonna look on Google Maps now and see if we can head over there quickly and fit that in today, because tomorrow we are on the road again, 2.5 hours.
This is one of the many sites that Lara Croft Tomb Raider was filmed on, amongst the many other films, and it looks a lot more
interesting personally to me and Shah than Angkor Wat.
This inspiring temple was originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, but over centuries it transformed into a symbol of Cambodia's Buddhist identity.
Into our bike ride down to Scenic. I think I'm saying it that way, but we've got to then get the ferry from the port to Koh Rong Sam Loen.
Look how filthy we are. This is not even a joke. We've been on this road for hours. It was only supposed to take 2 hours, but we wasn't allowed on that road because it was a new road, and you're only allowed on there if you've got a car or a truck, and they don't allow motorbikes on there. So we've had to take every windy road possible to get around that road, and it is up to almost 6 hours now, and we're still not there yet. Another 40 minutes. So back on the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Six and a bit hours later, we've finally made it. We're at the ferry port. Next task is to try and get a ferry over to the island. We've got the ticket for the ferry. We're going to head to that port now. It's a 13-minute drive, but we are absolutely devastated. We've got to leave Victory behind. How are you feeling, Shah, leaving Victory behind?
I'm absolutely gutted. She's drove 5.5 hours for us to just sit in a car park for 2 nights. She didn't get to come to the beach.
She can stay at this beach though.
We are on the boat.
We've made it just in a nick of time.
Thousands of kilometers later, we are at the most southern tip of Cambodia, the tiny island of Koh Rong Sam Loen, where life is just simple. A piece of paradise in the middle of the ocean that has been inhabited by local Cambodians for over 100 years, still living the simple life, wooden hut houses and nothing but a ceiling fan and mosquito nets.
Today is the day we are finally going fishing. Since we've been travelling, all I've wanted to do is find a local person and ask him to take us out fishing on his boat. And so far we've not had any luck up until this morning on this cool island. Me and Shah found someone that's going to take us out for $25 for a few hours, and we're going fishing. And this isn't just any fishing, this is local, authentic, old school fishing. So I've got a feeling it's going to be quite quirky and probably not your normal kind of fishing, but that's what I like. We want something different. It's going to be cool. Now we're just sitting here waiting for him, and as you can probably see, he's jugging water out of his boat.
Don't think I want to go in it.
Which fills us with so much confidence, but we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt because it's going to be an experience. Walking down, here's the water. I think we'll sit here and wait. Ready for the adventure, Shah?
Nervous.
We're just having a quick refuel. We've reached our spot in the middle of the ocean, and Pei is just setting up the lines for us. Oh, we've got some bait, some squid as bait. Shah has only gone and bagged herself the first fish. She's quick getting the line in.
God, it's well long.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, she's got one.
Whoa! Oh.
And another one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. We got a big one. I'm happy with that. That is cool.
That's the end of our fishing trip. Pay has definitely beat us on catching fish, but we've done pretty good. I think Shard done second best though. She definitely beat me. I didn't do too good. I got these. She's about half a bucket full. And a few that didn't quite make it to the bucket that hopped out. And Pay's just taken us back to the mainland to drop us off.
Cool, Faye. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
And that's the end of mine and Shah's fishing trip, and that has been one of the best experiences, well, for me personally, in Cambodia. Well, how about you, Shah?
It's it's a very nice experience. Poor Freddie the fish though.
She feels more sorry for the fish. She was ready to chuck them all back in, but we've let him keep them. He's going to go home and probably cook them for his family now. So done two good deeds, and these aren't normal tours you can go on. You've literally got to ask around the island for someone to take you out on their own private boat. It's not a tour that they do, but I'm sure if you come and you ask someone, Pay is the man to take you out. So it's our last night on the island, and we are walking up to this very steep hill to try and catch and hopefully make it in time for the sunset. This is one of the only places on the island you can watch the sunset from, because it's at a high point and it's walking over to the other side, and Shah's convinced me to go for it. So we've made it to probably the best sunset spot on the island, and I was going to sit here and wait for it to go down.
For the last leg of the journey, we make our way back up north to Phnom Penh, or Penh as the locals call it. It's more than just the capital of Cambodia, it is the city that has risen from the ashes of a very, very dark past to embrace the promise of the future. It is a country of ancient temples, rich culture and resilient people, yet in the late 20th century it would become the backdrop of one of the darkest chapters in human history, the Khmer Rouge regime. In April 1975, after years of civil war, Cambodia was thrust into chaos as the Khmer Rouge, a radical communist group led by Pol Pot, seized power in the span of just 4 years. From 1975 to 1979, Cambodia would endure unimaginable suffering as millions of its people would fall victim to a brutal and systematic genocide. These fields, known as the Killing Fields, were the final resting place for many of Cambodia's sons and daughters in the name of revolution. The Khmer Rouge unleashed a wave of terror that would claim the lives of an estimated 1.7 million people, nearly a quarter of the whole population of Cambodia.
We'll never fully understand what actually really went on here. It is terrible, absolutely awful what these local Cambodian people had to go through, and it's quite remarkable to think that some of them are actually still alive now and they're not actually that old and they've had to live through that traumatic experience. I don't think I could have dealt with it. It's really saddening just to walk around here and listen to this audio tape explain everything in such detail.
But Cambodia is not defined solely by its history of pain. The people of Cambodia have fought, rebuilt, and continue to strive towards a brighter future. Today, the nation remembers its past not as a symbol of despair, but as a call to never forget, to never let such atrocities happen again. As my journey comes to an end, I carry with me not just the memories of the places I've seen, but also the stories of the people I've met and the experiences that have shaped my adventure. Cambodia is more than a destination, it's a journey of discovery, connection, and transformation. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.